Hi, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this last weekday of our spring break. Today, we're going to be sharing about Google Slides. This will probably be our last video of support for NTI. So, if there are any other items that you need support with, please let me know, and I'll be happy to create videos or walk you through them online as need be. Don't forget to check out our GSE NTI website. It was just announced yesterday that we will be closed through May 1st. So we'll have about 4 weeks worth of NTI instruction. So it's very important that you understand all of the different components and what we're going to be doing digitally. So today we're going to be working with Google Slides. Google Slides is very much like PowerPoint for Microsoft. So to access it, we're going to go to our Google Drive and we're going to click New, and you'll see you have the option for Google Slides, and this will create a new slide for you. When you're in your Google Slides, the first thing that pops up is just a blank slide. To the right, when you first open it, you have the option to select different themes that you would like for your presentation to go through. So I'm just going to pick a random one. Let's just do this plum one, and it's going to create the theme for me from there. The next thing I'm going to do is create just a title for my presentation. And so when I do that, I'm just calling this practice slides. When I click untitled presentation up here in the top, it renames it to the name that I put here. So some features that you have within Google Slides. If you're not in any text box, you have the add button, which I'll talk about here in a second. Undo, redo, print. Again, if you're using a school Chromebook, you do not have the ability to print. You can zoom. There are things you can add like text boxes, images. If you watched yesterday's video, I showed you how to use the images in Google Docs with that. You also have the option for shapes and for different lines. You can also add comments. These are not viewable in presentation mode, but just if you're working collaboratively, you can use this. So for background, you can change the background of an individual slide. You can change it to a solid color, or you can change it specifically to an image, and you have the option to search the images as well. You also have the option to change the layout of this slide. So there are multiple different layouts that you can pick from depending on what you need it for. There's the theme button, which just pulls up the themes that we had before. And then there are transitions, which allow you to shift between the slides and change how things come in and come out within that. So you always want to leave transitions till the end and make sure you have all the content in the device and in the presentation as quick as possible. And then once you've got it all laid out, then you can go back and add those transitions in within that. So there's a lot of similar things to what Google Docs had within everything. In our toolbar up here, we have several options, not as much that's really great for Google Slides, but there are some of the same features we have. An insert, you can select an image, you can select a text box, you can select audio. If you select audio, it's going to actually allow you to, you have to have recorded it before, but you can insert that audio into a slide that students or families can click on as they go through that. You, of course, have shapes, tables, a chart. You can insert a diagram, and it gives you some options of diagrams that you can use within that. And then if you click on this, it gives you even more and lets you change the number of things as well. So you can also, additionally, there is word art, there are lines that you can edit as well. So in the slide column, you can apply a layout, you can duplicate the slide, you can delete a slide, you can arrange the slides. There is, for tools, there is a voice type, but it does not type into the actual presentation. If you click voice type speaker notes, it's going to pull up the speaker notes at the bottom, which will just let you pop up with the information there. So this does not put it onto the slide, but it does allow you to take notes. This could be a good way to organize your thinking before you start on what you think you may want on each page. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off and exit out of that. Additionally, there are some accessibility settings, but not much here. The next thing I want to talk about is the Explore button. So just like in Google Docs, we have the Explore button here, which will pull up and allow us to search your docs and search the webs. So this one actually is nice because it defaults to, here are some other slides and templates that you could use if you like them, that give you, so if I want to change to this one, now it has changed my whole presentation to that. And if I go into my layouts, it's just pulled this one slide here, but I can add in different ones as I go through. Again, if I search, yesterday I searched for an elephant, so I'm just going to continue with that theme. So here's my information, here are my images, and then I can search my drive as well. So with the add button, if you just click on the new slide button, it's going to default to filling in one that has a text box and a title box. But you do have the option to select what slide you want to come next. So if I want a section header, I can add that in here. I can add in, let's do a main point, and let's do a big number. So this just pulls up and allows me to see how different slides will look, and I can add in different amounts of information. So, and then you can see when I type this in, my Explore button popped up. And so it has some different, again, it has some different layouts that you can pick from just to kind of make it a little more exciting for your page. So if I do the 100% one, you can see these are slides that have been created within them. So a good thing you could do is start off with just a blank slide like this, and then it's going to give you some options on the slot on the side of different layouts or themes that you could use. And then when you are ready to present your presentation, you can click Start Presentation. You can present it from the beginning. You can do presenter view. But when you present, it's going to pop up with the presentation. So there's my title slide. There's the first slide, another slide. So, and I can click through that. And then I do have the option to share. Currently, this is private only to me, but I can add other people as editors and do that. So then I would save this file and I can access it to upload it to my Google Classroom. So as I said earlier today, this will probably be our last video with support for digital aspects of our Google Classroom unless there are specific requests for ones. Tomorrow's plan, we'll be working on developing your plan for NTI instruction at your house. We'll have a form for everyone to fill out. And once you've completed the form, you will be entered into a drawing for a small prize for your family. That just tells us that you have a plan and you're ready to start with us on Monday. Hope that everybody enjoys this beautiful day and gets out and plays a lot today and gets out and enjoys that nice weather. Have a great day.